accepted to cover an author today. So we're going to go that route, and I'm glad. Hey, Lami, it's in the house. Lami
Welcome,
is in the house.
Rami. We missed you.
Awesome, awesome. Nice to have you on.
Thank you.
Wow, that's great. That's great. Anyway, we'll talk later. We'll talk later. Alrighty. So, yes. So we're going to. All right. So let's begin. Let us begin this show. It's an amazing idea, an amazing opportunity to go through all of this as a group. Thank you for showing up, each and every time, and for sharing your insight, because we learn from one another. So we're going to continue in today's in the book that we're reading. It's time for network marketing. The essence of this book club is to learn from one another. We're going to be reading a book a month, or multiple months, as it might be, and we review the book together and pick out lessons that we are learning from them. The first one we dealt with was Go Pro by Eric Worre, and we learned about 7 steps to becoming a professional network marketer. And here, Lami gave us that hashtag, Go Pro or Go Home. That's where that came out from. So, and we have pledged to be a professional network marketer. We're not in for just peeping and get out. We are not amateurs. We are here to be professionals. And part of being professional is learning and being able to add to the skills that we have. So if we want to start learning at all, we'll start from, what is this my business model all about? What is this network marketing is all about? And that is why we are peeping this month into the mind of great network marketers of the past, and learning from them. So the book of this for this month that we've been looking at is It's Time for Network Marketing, the most remarkable form of free enterprise ever created. And these were 52 authors, contributors that have put all of these thoughts together. So today we're going to be starting with Corey Siltran. And I think Diana has graciously accepted to review that author for us. So over to you, Diana. Let's go.
Yes. Can I go on?
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Okay, thanks. You won't see me today.
No
but I'm
worries.
hearing my voice.
No problem.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Hope
Good
everyone
evening.
is. Yeah. On this part of Corey, what I like that when he was told to share his experience about network marketing, he was confused. And what he's saying that he was confused because it was very hard for him to summarize, because from his experience, it's just that he has found there a lot of things with this network marketing industry. So his number one thing, he insisted what he was very happy about it is people. When you're doing network marketing, you are dealing with people. So that was the very most part he addressed about working with people, meeting people, and doing business with people. That's the very thing he addressed. Then one thing he addressed. And second, he just said it's not about people. When you're doing network marketing, you meet different kind of people with different kind of professional, where you will learn not only about network marketing, but even on other angles of life, you can learn if you want to. the industry is free for you to learn. It depends on how you take it, because people that you meet in the industry have got different experience and have got other professionals for you to learn, expand your knowledge. And that's what Coley was saying about network marketing, and what I mean about the people you meet into network marketing, and actually he met. So that was another part of people. And also he was saying about for him, like what I've learned, an example of him and his story also, it's about how he started the business. And after starting the business, he was able to enroll 40,000 people only in 24 months. So you can see when someone is saying, okay, the experience is about people, and you see the work he has done, I was like, wow, only 24 months, and he was able to enroll 40,000 people. And not only that, but also he was able to enroll, to establish a program of enrolling 100,000 people. So you can imagine when he says so. But also he was saying about when you're working with people who are transforming their lives by helping others succeed in network marketing. So we have to get this correct, that when we have joined this business, our goal, our aim, the main thing is for other people, those people that we have enrolled. We have talked about this so many times. When we make others succeed, it feels so very good, even for ourselves, but that's how we can succeed. So it's about helping others succeed. Another kind of business or other kind of professionalism people do, it's just that it's all about me, and me. But with network marketing, if you want to succeed, it's all about us. So that's the difference of our career. We have to be very clear about it, that it's all about us. It's not about you. It's about others. And when we are talking about others, please make sure that everyone in your team who join and is angry for success, you just support them, because when they will succeed, that you will succeed too. But
right.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, I can still hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. And the other part was like people, when he's trying to explain more about people, and I'm just trying to pick some points. Like when he said people who transform their own lives and then help others to do the same are the people who build the largest empires. So if we are here to stay, we are here to grow, we are here to build large empires with the untamed. It's just for us to help others, other people to succeed, because it's when we help, when we want to build our own empires, we can't do it without helping others.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's the point that I got from him. And I was being touched when he said, like, finally, any network marketing company that understands the people are the lifeblood of the business should have its core charitable partner or charitable culture. We also can see, even like this week when we have MD meeting, he also insisted, like, he is busy thinking on a way how 20,000 people can be registered into Untamed. So if the MD is thinking about that, that means he will come up with the action plan for May. When the MD is thinking about 20,000 people, we also have to think about ourselves. When MD is celebrating that we have enrolled 20,000 people, what about us? What about me? What about you? Because we can't grow and we can't do anything if we don't have people. Yes, we will be saying we are here to stay, but if we're not enrolling people, that means we are not talking enough. We are not sharing this opportunity enough. And when they say the blood of the business is people cause, yes, for us to grow to founding cycle, remember we go back, we need 8 partners. So those 8 partners cannot be just cannot come like manna from heaven. We have to work, because getting leaders, it changes differently. From the experience, it was like if you prospect or if you talk to 10 people, mostly 2 people are going to join. But the explanation about building team or building empire in network marketing goes that if you sponsor, like if you have 10 people in your team, out of 10 people that you have sponsored, you have only 1 leader. You have only 1 business owner. So out of 100 you have sponsored, you will be having only 10 people. But for you to sponsor 100 people, might take you to speak to 1,000 people, because other people will be waiting for you to speak, for them to join you. So when you talk about people, there's a wide topic about it. It's just for you which side or which thing you want to pick it. But we have been reminded, for him it was people, and he has given us the number that he has sponsored after only 24 months. So for us, let's take it as a part of learning. And as I said, like the MD has said, for him, he is trying to strategize on how Untamed can enroll at least 20,000 people. So for us, we can be okay. Out of 20 new Untamed community members, how many members do I want them to be part of my team? So when the MD is celebrating, wow, we have new 20,000 Untamed community members. So I'll be celebrating, wow, I have 5, I have 10. That's all from me. Thank you.
Awesome. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Anyone wants to add to that before I add my thoughts to that? Anyone wants to add? Thank you so much, Diana. That was extensive. Awesome. Anybody, we can raise our hands or put our feedback or comments that we have that we want to share in the chat. I would love that we speak though. We'll come up and share what we have learned. So personally, for this author, one of the things that that stood out to me as even as I think I see, is that let me see. So we have somebody raised hand. Oh, okay, Lami. Who? Yes. I'm coming to you. Thank you. So one of the things that was emphasized by this particular contributor is the fact that network marketing, you can have a great product, you can have amazing company and all that, but we need to have at the back of our mind that people is our most important resource that we need to work on. And our team that put it so wonderfully that there's no way you can grow if your team is not growing, right? Because it's and all that. So people is very, very important that we build that connection. We build that people relationship to be able to work together, be able to grow together. I'm looking for the specific comments that he made here. He said an extraordinary thing happens when all the elements are the result is positively combustible. When this happens, we get to witness the most magical of human processes and that is transformation. And what he's talking about is when the company is great, the product is amazing, we have a great company. I mean, there's no doubt about that. The product is amazing. The processes around it and all that, and then the community is amazing. Now, putting all of that together brings up, and if I don't know if you've been following what is going on in the chat about another company about, oh, can't hear me well. All right. Can't hear me well. Let me correct that. Okay, let me see how I can correct that. Let me join from my phone. Thank you for that feedback. I just, sorry, I've just been talking on. All right. I'll join via my phone so I can talk. I'll mute this. All right, can you hear me better? Can you hear me better? Can you hear? Is it better now? Chat here. Repeat. Yes. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. I had that the other one on before. Now muted that, so it should be good. All right. So basically, when we have all of those elements put together, the most important part of it is people, and that's why the relationship we build with our customers is very, very important, because customers could turn to business partners. So that goes to how, how the integrity of how we relate with them, so that they can see, oh, this is a formidable business. And if they love the product so much and they are able to recommend it to others, it will dawn on them. Why can't I build a business through this? If I'm recommending people, I could as well just start to earn, from this. So let's ensure we build solid relationships with our customers and our business partners as we build our team. All right, Lami, what you got?
Hello, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
I am sorry, I can hear you.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Okay. Good evening. It's good to be back.
Good evening. I can hear you very
well.
It is
okay.
well.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Yes.
Yes,
I was saying that.
Yes.
Yes, I was saying that she did well in the review. Diana, well done. So he spoke about transform their lives and are willing to transform the life of others, and that to me translated to like the quality of people you bring on board.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you're good.
Yes, to me that is talking about the quality of people that we bring on board, not just everybody, people that will take the business as their own and run with it. So not just people generally, but also the quality of people we bring in has a lot to do with how our business grows.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's just what I wanted to add.
Yes. Now, I think Eric Warren mentioned, something about that as well. That is, we pre-qualifying the people that we're bringing on board, not just anybody. Knowing that, oh yes, I can work with you, or I'm sorry, it seems like our partnership cannot work. I can give you another person's referral link or a number or a contact for you to talk to them if you insist you want to be part of this. But I'm sorry, on my team, we have some established qualifications, and I'm sorry, that is not being met here. So that might not be something we say out, but it's going to be part of our screening methods and how we bring people on board our team. Now, thank you so much, Lami. That's amazing. Yes. So the next author, let me see. I don't think I've seen Ellen on. Ellen, are you on? I don't know who this other, the phone techno pop. Oh, Ellen is on. Excellent, excellent. Hi, Ellen. Yes, I can see her now.
Hi.
Awesome. So I'm going to cover the 3 authors in between, and then you round it up for us. Is that okay?
Yes, it's fine. Yes, it's fine. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much. So the next author says Leonard Clement, and he covered the 4 greatest fear of starting your own business. And if we look at it, he said there were surveys that were made that if money is not an issue, if everything that you think is hindering you, is holding you back from establishing or opening, beginning your own, starting your own business, being your own boss, if all of those things are taken care of, would you begin your own personal business today? And he said the result came back that 85% said yes, that 85% of them said yes. So with that said, that means majority of the people, and this is in the US, majority of the people knows the benefit of being your own boss, owning your own business, and leveraging even people, other people, and other resources to be able to do this. So at the end of the day, he now says, okay, what is now holding you back? What are the things? What are the reasons that is holding you back from, building your own business? The very first, there are 4 of them. There are 4 fears. And I don't know, some of us might even relate with any of this even now, right? We've taken the step, we've taken the leap, we are coming for it. Some of us must still have that, those fears at this time. And I believe at the end of this session, all of those fears will be, will be chipped away, if not totally taken away, right? It takes too much money. That's the very first thing that people, even with, I'm sure some of us will, we cannot testify to this, even with the small startup cost of the Untamed, some people still say it's too much, right? So people, because we are on the other day when there were, appeal to MD to reduce, the startup cost for entry levels, right? So that people can get more people in. And I love, his own take on it. And that comes from experience, that from the experience they have from other companies, those other companies now wants to adopt what, the Untamed is doing right now. If they have the chance to do it over again, they will not go with, a customer is automatically a member, right? Because a customer, if you buy as much as 50K or even less, you can become automatically a member and start. If you like, you share. If you like, you don't share. That clogs up, your team, your downline, and all of that, and you're not able to see those who are actually committed to growing the team. So he made mention of that to us, and that's why he's staying at the price it is, right? And even with those that have such fear, we know that there are ways we can still talk to them about how they can become members as well. And the other fear that people had is it takes too much time. Like, it takes too much time to build your own business. But we know with the Untamed, what are the things that, you spend your time with as an e-commerce store owner? As an e-commerce store owner, say you have your store on Amazon, and you have your product that you source from China or any other country that you're sourcing them from, right? And of course, you're going to take time to collate, to source those products, the best supplier, ones with good quality, and of course, good pricing, so that by the time you put those together, you can still have profit, right? So you spend time to source your suppliers. You spend time, to talk about, to package, to take, or let me even back it up a little. You spend time to design a very good e-commerce store, right? And apart from that, you spend time and money, of course. And apart from that, you spend time in packaging and shipping of this product. And that goes to which shipping company are you going to use? You have to source those as well and ensure that your customer gets their goods on time. You spend time for processing returns, and you spend time and money processing even the intakes of money as well. So all of that will take time, of course, as a business owner. But thank God, the Untamed, the way everything is set up, all of the other things have been taken care of. All we need to spend our time on is learning about how to run this business, and then promoting our e-commerce store to our network, on your social media, and of course on offline as well. So that's all we need to do. And then the third fear that people have about starting a regular business is there's too much risk. There's too much risk because people, when you put in money, it takes years. At least the very first year, you're not expecting returns. And by the time there's a loss, it's usually a huge loss. And by 3 years, most business owners pack up or declare bankruptcy because of the risk involved. Now, these are ways by which, you are able to present Untamed to people. Like if they say, you can even ask, this question to your prospect. You can ask this question to your prospect that if all obstacles are removed right now, would you like to own your own business? That might be a good starter point, for any prospect that you're talking to, and of course, these are usually people you might know offline that you want to talk to. The kind of life they live, how they run hell up and down and all of that, their family, how they run things, possibly, right? And from there, you might be able to identify, do this person actually want to own their own business? And then where to put in this type of question. But if it's somebody that is established in their career and all of that, there's another angle that you can take to it, like extra source of income. If you stop your job today, will you still have money coming in for you? That is where network marketing comes in, residual income. As you continue to build the business every month, as people are, because we are dealing in, usable, perishable products. And as people are consumable products, as people are consuming it, they will always come back and your link stays with them. And as they continue to purchase, you continue to get residual income. And then the last fear that they talk about is that they did not know how. Now, one of the things, I think this might be, one that might be prevalent even with us that are already on the Untamed. And I say that because some people coming on board, they might not, if they are not given to attending trainings, attending the prospect calls, attending the time, the meeting time with MD, all of those are the means by which we learn, coming to book clubs like this. All of those times are dedicated for training. But if that person, does not attend, does not come on, to train, to learn, then of course that fear of how will continue to linger. So we must do everything to ensure that we continue to learn. Let me see here.
Your shoe.
Sorry about that. I'm trying to Oh yeah, can you mute? Seems you have some background noise around you. Thank you. Okay, so I have to mute. Okay, good. I got it. All right. So with all of that, we do not want any of us to continue to have that fear of I don't know how, because we have a great community that is able. They demo. Okay, they say okay, do ads. We don't know how. We have people that shows how, and of course we from the challenge that was concluded in the last month, we saw a lot of people come out of their shell because they were teachable. They were able to learn from that. You're welcome. Can you mute? Anyway, the noise has subsided actually. All right, so we need to take advantage of everything we have available to us so that this fear does not continue with us. The fear of they don't know how to build the business. All right. So that's what I'd like to share on that. Anyone wants to contribute anything before we move on? You can raise your hand, or you're welcome, or you can put it in the chat. Let's go. All right. In the absence of any, I'll move to the next one. Understood. All right. Thank you. So the next one talks, that is Michael Deloy. If I don't know if I'm getting that correctly. Thanks, Agnes. Michael Deloy. He says the number one most motivating benefit of network marketing, and network marketing is about relationships. When you build relationships and then sponsor those people into your business, you have a business that grows, built by people you love to spend time with, and you have ongoing income for life. He mentioned that when you want to bring people on board, this speaks to earlier comments we made, that Lami made, and that was made from the last author, and that is the fact that you have to screen, you have to bring on board quality people to join you. And Michael puts it this way, that anyone you want to bring to join your business, you have to look at it. Can I be on a cruise ship with this person for a whole week? That goes to show that we have to build, tangible relationship, which starts from before even they join our team. And that's why your customer, all your customers, all your contacts are potential business partners. So we need to continue to build that rapport, that relationship, so that we can have, at the end of the day, we can have quality people joining our team. And of course, it comes from the way we posture our business as well. How do we present ourselves when we are, prospecting this? How do you present ourselves when we are prospecting this? We want to be able to prospect people that align with our values. You don't want people to join your team that will be causing you headache. You don't want people to join your team that are not hardworking as you are. You don't want people joining your team that, people that you have to be running after, or have, wrong mentality about how to run this business. You want people that would join your team that would run the business, if not better, that at least at the level that you are running it, if not better. Building quality and long-lasting relationship, it is very, very, very crucial. So we have to, establish that. We have to know that, relationship is very, very essential in building our business. let me see, there's a point I wanted to raise here. Okay, it says never sponsor anybody into your business that you wouldn't want to be on a 1 month cruise. 1 month, even say 1 month, 1 month cruise with. Before that, I thought that if they could fog a mirror, you sign them up. That is, if they have breath in them, they are coming on. I've heard of somebody that like, everybody is getting this link. Everybody is getting this link. Of course, you know, everybody, customer, as many as possible, they can make purchases, but to join your team, it has to be deliberate. He says, but that doesn't work. Network marketing is about relationships. When you build relationships and then sponsor those people into your business, you have a business that grows, built by people you love to spend your time with. You know, what more could you possibly want? You know, so let's ensure that the part of ensuring that you have a solid system that is out of the way. Thank God for the Untamed. We have a solid business opportunity here, but right now we have to work on our relationship. We have to work on our relationships. All right. So anybody wants to add to that? Relationship seems to be the theme for today's avoiding naysayers. Exactly. Avoiding naysayers. People that only see, we don't want to do that. People that only see the negative in everything, you don't want them on your team. Complainers, you don't want them on your team. Avoiding naysayers is very important. Building quality and long-lasting relationship is key in network marketing. Sponsoring every Tom, Dick, and Harry is the way the amateurs go, not the way the professionals do it. Thank you, Lami. Thank you, Diana. Absolutely. So and that's why even at this time, you know, when you are putting in the time, you're putting in the effort, you're learning, you know, you're building that relationship. We know, we have said this over and over and over again, but I believe we cannot overemphasize it. And that is a fact that you are building solid foundation. We are building solid foundation for a long-term benefit. Like we learned last week, this is a 4-year career. Give it your all. Give it every effort that you can muster together. Give it your energy these 4 years. Give it every concentration you have these 4 years, and then it will take care of you for life, for as long as the company exists. And you know what? That's another wonderful benefit to network marketing. Because you know, the relationship you've built lasts longer, might last longer, must last longer than the company you're with. Because we're talking about network marketing. There are vast opportunities, a lot of opportunities out there. And let me tell you, companies will continue to build on, you know, better, you know, working system. Another company will come up and do better products. Another company will come up and do better compensation plans. If a company comes up after Untamed now and bring out cosmetics, it's better be better than the Untamed before they can have entry into this market, into the beauty market again, right? If they're coming on as an MLM and they have, you know, compensation plan, it's better be better. If it is not better than the Untamed, they're not going to make it. So in this industry, there will be always better business coming on. However, exactly. So when the next company comes on and you have built an amazing team, the relationships, and you feel next, who are you going to talk to first? Who are you going to talk to first? And that's what, you know, from what I understood, that's what mompreneur D, Susan. And that's how she could make $7 million. I mean, 7 million naira dollars is coming. 7 million naira in her first month, because she had built that relationship in her previous company that she was able to bring on. To this new company. So we cannot overemphasize that. Relationship is crucial. So when you have your customers, and it starts with your contact even before even they become customers. So when you have your contact, we have to be intentional with the way we interact with our contacts now. How do you respond to their statuses? How do you respond to their Facebook pages? And do they, when those that have fans and, top contributors, can they count on you to always be there for them? When they see that, yes, you are always there, they'll check you out one of these days and see what you're doing. And such people becomes your customers. And at the end of the day, they transition to become business partners. And of course, once they know the type of person you are, they're able to, to know, okay, I can work with this person or not. And you even going through all of the things that we've talked about, their social media and all that, if they're, online contact, right? You are able to begin to screen them. And that's how you know who you spend time, with, even on social media, right? So you continue to curate all of those and be able to do what you need to do on social media with them. All right. So I think I don't want to, go into Ellen's contribution. Let me see. Is that, I want to see what you're going to be talking on. Steve Dunn. All right. I think that's the next one now. I just finished my call. All right. So that is that for me. Over to you, Ellen, or anyone else that wants to make a contribution to this before we move on. Building quality, yes, is key in MLM. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Part of reasons we can emphasize relationships in network marketing enough. Yes. All right, Aline, over to you. Take us through Steve Dunn, and that will be it for today. You can unmute.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm going to speak about Steve Dunn, which is full-time income working part-time. It's good. Yeah, what he's saying about full-time income and working part-time, for him, he's trying to explain how network marketing can be, you can do it as a part-time, but it's going to pay you the payment as if you are doing a full-time. So here you have to look like, compare yourself to someone who is going to work from morning to evening, and you are doing maybe either it's evening only or it's morning only, and in the other hours you have other activities which you are attending to. So at the end of time, when we meet together, the one who is full-time and you are doing this business part-time, when we put our salary over there, for him, what he's trying to let us see is the one who's doing network marketing as a part-time, he has more income than the one who's doing a work which is full-time. So once you see that, you will see, like, why can't I do that? And for him, we say, as much as it's exciting, the network marketing, still network marketing is not for everyone.
Right.
Why is not for everyone? Because he said first, if you treat your network marketing as a business, it will pay you as a business, and it will pay you a full-time income.
Right. Anyone? I'm not hearing Ellen anymore. Or is it just me?
Even me, I'm not hearing her anymore.
Ellen, we can't hear you. You're muted. Can you unmute? Oh. Yeah, you're on mute here. Oh, okay. She might be having network issues. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. All right. So we'll see. We'll wait for her to come back. You know, so basically Steve Dom is emphasizing, you know, that very important note here, given that this is an opportunity that can easily give you a full-time income. You know, you can easily earn with network marketing, with the Untamed, you know, as if you have a full-time job, right? And that is, of course, the goal of every one of us, to replace our, you know, income, full-time income right now with what we gain from network, you know, from the Untamed. So we have to treat the business as business, one that is able to actually give us those income. As a matter of fact, income, the network marketing income actually has the potential to deliver to our hands even more than a regular 9 to 4 can deliver to us. Because we have seen that the residual income and the leverage system that is built into this gives us a lot of opportunity to have, you know, limitless income. You can decide to give yourself a raise by, for example, this month we have a situational bonus going on. Enroll as many as associates as you can. There is no cap, right? There is nothing that says if you enroll 10, that's it. There's nothing that says if you enroll 5, that's it. No. You can determine, all right, from this situational bonus, I'm going to earn 5 million. And you know what to do. I'm going to earn so amount of money, and you know what to do. And I believe that's why we are putting effort to learn. We are putting in effort to know more about, okay, how do I successfully, you know, establish myself in this business? How do I successfully run a social selling company, you know, with the Untamed? How do I successfully build my business to the point that I will be able, with little or no effort, I will be able to have, you know, enrollment. I'll have, you know, the funnel, I'll have the system in place that will make enrollment as easy as possible. Now, one thing that I've told myself is I'm not going to sit in my today or in my yesterday. Yesterday, you know, what happened? I did not get, you know, I put out my content, I put out, you know, my link and all of that. Did I get as many as I desire to get, you know, reaching out to me? No, but I'm not going to sit down there and say, it didn't work yesterday, it's not going to work today. I'll continue to learn how to do this. And once I crack the code, once we get to the point that we are able to crack the code, then there is no more limits. But then we have to commit to be able to put in the work now. We have to commit to be able to put the work in at this time. So do we have any other contribution that we want to add to that on this particular one, that we have a system here that is able to give us, to pay us full-time income, even more than full-time income, if we can spend the needed time, the needed discipline to build the business. All right. Do we have any other contribution I want to add? All right. So that might be it for us today. If there is no other contribution, and learning to do it better daily. Exactly. So we cannot, okay, oh, I miss the charts. Sure, more effort, so God help us. Yes, we continue to put in. Yesterday is gone and we'll reach on top, God willing. Absolutely. Learning to do it better daily. Exactly. Of course, we don't want to continue to do something that is not working, right? But before we determine it's not working, how are we measuring how it's working? You know, so we have to, Agnes, thank you. I'll come to you in a second. You know, so before we jump off of what we're doing and say it's not working, we must show that, yes, we have, you know, measured these tactics, this method. We have run it for, you know, a number of time, and we have determined this is not working for me. And then that means you now look for, you know, better system to work on. But the goal is keep working at it until you crack the code. Keep working at it. All right, Agnes, let's hear you. Go ahead, unmute and go ahead. Being enthusiastic about it, absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Yes, so I just want to tell my own little story, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Just as we said, network marketing or whatever business is, it has to do with the people. Without the people, it can't work. So my former company, I used to be a director there, right? So when I found out about the Untamed and I weighed the two, I was like, wow, this is it. This is it. And in that former company, I had over 200 downlines.
Wow.
Right? But with time, the COVID and all that, and coupled with products not being in stock, that was how my downline started fizzling off until I was left with like maybe 50, 60 something of them.
What?
Yes. The COVID really caused a lot of problem because my former companies stopped producing products. They didn't know that Nigeria market was it. If they had knew that during COVID that they would make the highest money from Nigeria, they would produce more.
Wow.
But yes, but because of the COVID, everybody said, I don't have money. No, I can't spend money. And besides, what I want is not available. Now, when Untamed came, I was like, okay, I have to move. I did not resign from my former company, but I was like, let me give Untamed a trial. And I tell you, I've not regretted.
Awesome.
Another challenge I had was that people, how do I get people again?
Absolutely.
Where do I go to source for people? How do I do it? The first months I was still a novice, still looking. But after I've attended like 3 online meetings, I was like, wow, as in, why didn't I see this from the first meeting? You know? So I now started talking to some of my downlines that had left my former company, and you know, I was like, those are the only people I can talk to, you know. And I also started doing cold marketing. Even though I'm here, I still tell them, please talk to this person. Just talk to anybody you see. Go up and read up on cold marketing, warm marketing, and you see, you get some tips from there, you know. So some of them stood with me. So I had a group chat from the former company. So what I did is, one day I just came up and like, oh, listen, I'm changing the name of this group chat. I've now moved to a new company. So who is going to stay with me? If you don't want to stay, you can just exit. So I changed everything to Untamed. They started lecturing them on the Untamed. So some of them stayed, some of them left, some of them private chat me that they can't do this right now. I said, no problem. But you know what? just keep following my status. If you have a change of mind, just let me know. But I don't leave them. I always go back to say, hello, how are you, you know? So
Exactly.
for now, because we're just growing, you know, so a lot of complaint of money issue, but I ensure I tell them that this business is it. I take them through the 6 ways of earnings, and they're always like, wow. But a lot of them have money issues. And another issue is most of the people outside Nigeria, this business now is just within Nigeria, you know. Right. So I know when they are opened up more, maybe to UK, Ghana, and Tanzania, and every other places, Cameroon, I'm sure. And US here, where we are really, for me, we are suffering though.
It is well, my sister.
People are enjoying their product. We are here, but I know it will get to us soon because I don't want to bring my own yet until the products are complete.
Yeah.
So for now, I have about 26 downlines in the Untamed.
26?
Yes, in the Untamed.
Oh my God. Awesome.
Yes. One of them was here. She just left, Fidelia Williams. She was one of my downline in my former company. She never gave up. No matter what, she managed to buy something every month. I talked to her about the Untamed, and you know, she's like, I don't have money. I said, don't worry. Do you know what? I borrowed her that money. She was there, she would have told you. And she was like, wow, this my boss. You know, this my boss have lent me this morning. Oh, wow. So she was like, I really need to look at this. And she attended me. I was like, I never knew this was like this. So she started talking to people. So I just want to encourage all of us, and thank you for the book review. In fact, I really learned a lot from reading the part that I've read because I'm so busy. It's not easy. We're just trying to settle in here. So I know with time, you know, I'm not a book person, but I'll try. That's why I actually joined the club.
No problem.
To read up every day.
Excellent.
So I want to thank you, Wumi, for the opportunity. I also want to thank everybody here. So let's go. It's the Untamed, no other. It's the Untamed. I don't see any business that can pay us hugely like the Untamed.
Yes.
So that's what I have. Thank you. Sorry for taking your time.
Thank you so much for giving us that experience. And you can see, you know, each week that we come, you know, we get to find a prevailing topic, you know, for the ones we review. And today seems to be relationships. And I didn't even know you have that experience, Agnes. So it's amazing. So that is our takeaway today. And God willing, I proposed earlier, I think Lami, you hadn't joined at the time. I proposed earlier, and I think Juliana joined after as well. I proposed earlier that instead of going snail methods that we are doing now, because I don't see us being able to cover more than 5 maximum within the time frame that we have. And I don't want us to be stretching beyond the 1 hour. You know, so instead of going 5 and 5, and that would take us more than 10 weeks, you know, as we go, I want us to leverage daily reading into it and feedback. So daily, I'll put in what we need to, like we have 7 days whereby we read, we give feedback on one author, on one of the authors. We read and give feedback within the chat of the book club. We do that on a daily basis. So that will have given us 7 to cover 7. And then on the day of the review, we do 3 additional. So that will be 10, you know, to cover within 1 week. So we just do the summary of what we have contributed during the week, and then we do the 3, you know, to add to it. So that was my proposal. Diana said it's amazing. Thank you. Anybody has a contrary or a counter proposal? Because I get bored easily. I said it at the beginning, and I don't want to. So help us God. Yes, you know. So on a daily basis, we read one author, and then we'll comment on what we learn from it. So God will help us all. So Amazing time with you all today. Thank you for all your thoughts. Thank you for reviewing with me, Diana. That was amazing. Thank you for your time. Ellen, thank you. Oh, we couldn't have her back. Network. So I hope next time she'll be here to continue with us. And Agnes, I'm coming to you definitely for next week. You're going to be you're going to be reviewing one for us if you don't mind, definitely. So
I'll try. Don't worry. Just tell me.
Excellent. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, everybody. Yes, thank you, Juliana. Nice to meet you, by the way. Awesome. Excellent. So till we meet again, we'll continue this discussion in the chat. So have a wonderful day. I pray that your efforts are crowned with good success, and will continue to grow in this business. Have a wonderful one. Bye-bye. Love you all. Awesome.